Fishing is insanely boring, but if you really want to get into fishing, in this video I'm going to cover almost everything you need to know about fishing. So yeah, let's get it over with. Quickly before the video starts, I want to thank Redragon for sending me their Fizz K617 keyboard. This keyboard is absolutely beautiful, it's fully transparent. I have actually replaced my current keyboard with it since I enjoy it so much. The audio really doesn't do justice here, but once again, thanks to Redragon for sending me this. If you want to pick this keyboard up for yourself, click the link in the description, and yeah, let's get into it. So first I'll just cover some fishing spots that you can do. Don't worry about magma fishing right now, we'll talk about it later, but if you just head this way to the hub, go to the barn, if you teleport all the way over here, you won't get sent back. This is a spot where you can fish, and all the sea creatures you catch will fly off of here and land down here. So then you don't really have to worry about them, kill them later. Over here at the park, you can fish here right by the waterfall. You go talk to Vanessa, you can also make it rain, which helps a lot. And a lot of people fish here. So here's another good spot. Now I'm just going to quickly run down what you need at each level. This will kind of define your progression through the game and what you should have during those levels. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, for fishing levels 0 to 10, you can just run a bland vanilla fishing rod, the one that you craft with sticks and some string. For armor, you can use angler armor, which can be crafted with raw fish. For the pet, if you really wanted to, you can use a common dolphin if you have the money, but not really necessary. For the equipment, you can use the fisherman set, which is a clay bracelet, clownfish cloak, prismarine necklace, sponge belt. These are pretty expensive, so don't really worry about it too much right now, unless you can afford it. For fishing levels 11 to 14, you should use a challenging rod, reforge this to salty. For the armor, you can use salmon armor, which can be crafted with salmon, of course. For the pet, you can go with common or uncommon dolphin, and the equipment stays the same for before. Fishing level 15 to 16, you can use a salty rod of champions. For armor, you can still stick with your salmon armor. For your pet, you can switch to a common, uncommon, or a rare dolphin. Equipment set stays the same. For fishing levels 20 to 23, you can use a salty rod of legends. You can use sponge armor or diver's armor if you have the money. For pets, you can use a rare or epic dolphin, or switch to a legendary ammonite. For the equipment, you can stick with the fisherman set. For fishing level 24, you should have a salty rod of the sea. You should have shark scale armor, an epic dolphin, or a legendary ammonite. And the equipment can stay the same. For fishing levels 25 to 27, this is the same. Fishing level 28 is when you can start magma fishing. For level 28, you can switch to a magma rod. You can stick with your shark scale armor. You can still use your legendary ammonite, and equipment is the same. For fishing level 29, you can use your magma rod still. You can still use your shark scale armor, stick with your legendary ammonite, stick with your equipment. For fishing level 30 to 32, you can use your magma rod or switch to an inferno rod. You can either stick with your submerged shark scale armor or switch to Tooth shark scale with Mugma leggings or slug boots. For the pet, you can stick with your legendary ammonite or switch to a flying fish. For fishing level 33 to 34, you should use your inferno rod, the same armor as previously mentioned, legendary ammonite, and the same stuff as before. For fishing level 33 to 34, stick with your inferno rod. You can either use your submerged shark scale armor or switch to shark scale helmet with a flaming chestplate, Mugma leggings with slug boots. For the pets, you can stick with your legendary ammonite, and for the equipment, you can switch to the Finwave set with a delirium necklace. For fishing level 35, you can use your infernal rod. or switch to a Hellfire Rod. You can switch to Festive Thunder Armor with your legendary Ammonite. And for the equipment, stick with before. For fishing's level 41 to 44, it is going to stay the same as fishing level 36 to 40. And finally, for fishing level 45 plus, you're going to need a Hellfire Rod with Magma Lord armor with a Flying Fish pet. For the equipment, you can use Gill Splash equipment. And now for trophy fishing. For trophy fishing, I recommend using the respective hunter armor that you have. These each scale on increased chance to catch trophy fish, so it's the best if you are doing respective trophy fishing. But that's basically all for fishing. Go cast your rod and have fun.